Hi, we're here today with Campus Convos and we're having an interview with Monapants, who recently came back from Design Indaba in Cape Town. So Simone, you had your project exhibited at Design Indaba. What exactly was your project about?
Well, basically, I took part in the Emerging Creatives program. It's where creatives apply to exhibit their work at Design Indaba. Basically, 190 creatives applied this year, and only 40 were invited to take part in the whole thing.
So what was your inspiration behind creating these creatures?
Well, for this specific line, I watched a lot of anime movies, Japanese anime movies, and they were kind of inspired by the mountains of Japan. So I wanted to create creatures that would live there eventually.
Roughly how many creatures would you say you created for this project?
Well, I created a limited range consisting of 12 creatures, specifically for Design Indaba.
And of all these creatures you created, do you have like a specific favorite one or one you would say you can identify with?
Well, actually, I brought one along. He's here right with me. I love this one the most. I don't know why, it's just his facial expression. I think he's got the most character of all of them.
What's your design process when you create your work?
Basically, I start off with illustrations, just developing the character itself, and then I kind of go about working with textiles and making my illustrations come to life.
What would you say was the biggest challenge throughout this whole project in the designing?
Well, basically, I think my most challenging part of creating these creatures was teaching myself how to sew and how to figure out like 3D patterns, because it's a different from working on 2D surface to actually creating them in real life. I think, that was my biggest challenge.
Monapants, thank you so much for your valuable time and insights.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.